You think you know who you are. Heh, that's the joke. The truth is, you're just a shadow hiding behind a mask. From the moment you were born, society handed you a role, a mask you're supposed to wear every day. Smile, pretend, fit in, but underneath, there's chaos. Why do you do it? Because you're scared. Scared your real self is too dark, too broken. So you bury the truth and play the part. But here's the truth. That mask is your prison. It suffocates you, chokes out your soul. The real power is under all that fake, in the messy, wild, broken you. Society wants you to keep that mask on. They'll call you crazy if you don't. But the only way out is through the darkness, no matter how ugly it is. So quit pretending. Rip off the mask, even if it hurts. Step into your own story, the one where you are the star, not some puppet on their stage. Only then can you stop hiding and start living. And when you live real, you start to win. Listen up, because this is the big secret nobody wants to admit. Reality, it's a game. A twisted game where the rules are made up and you decide how to play. Society tries to sell you this idea that reality is fixed, like some cold, unchangeable fact. But it's not. It's a stage, a canvas, a mirror, and you're the artist. You're the star of your own chaotic movie, the director of your own twisted play. Every thought, every choice, every emotion shapes what you see and what you become. Want to change the world? Start by changing the way you see it. Because if your mind is a prison, reality is just the walls. Break those walls down from the inside. It's not magic, it's power. Dark power. The power to turn your nightmares into art, your pain into strength, your madness into clarity. But here's the catch. Most people are too lazy, too scared to take control. They let the world write their script. They let the mask fool them. Don't be most people. Take the reign. Chaos isn't your enemy. It's your fuel, your fire. The very thing that society teaches you to run from is the secret sauce of true power. They want you neat, predictable, tamed. But deep down, inside that dark little corner of your mind, chaos reigns. It always has. And it's waiting for you to stop hiding. The truth, without chaos, there's no creation, no change, no growth. The Joker thrives in chaos because he understands it better than most. It's the raw material of freedom. When you learn to dance with chaos instead of fearing it, you unlock a strength few ever see. You become the storm, not the victim of it. The Stoics knew this too. Epictetus said, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. Chaos will come, that's certain, but how you let it shape you, that's power. So stop pretending you can control everything. You can't, but you can control your response. You can find order in the madness, meaning in the pain, light in the darkness. Own your chaos. Let it teach you. Let it make you stronger, sharper, darker. Because when the world crumbles, the chaotic survive. The rest, they're just dust in the wind." Look around. They're all shackled. Not by iron. No, by invisible chains. Chains of expectation, judgment, and those sweet lies they call normal. Society loves to sell you a role, a script, a mask. Smile here, follow there. Don't think too hard. Don't question, just conform. Be a good little pawn. But here's the brutal truth. Those chains, they're made to keep you small, to keep you weak, to keep you from becoming the nightmare they fear. Breaking free isn't easy. It will hurt. The world will scream at you for tearing up its playbook. You'll lose friends, comfort, maybe even yourself. But real strength, It's forged in that fire. The fire of rebellion, the fire of refusing to be anyone's puppet. Marcus Aurelius once said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events." Realize this, and you will find strength. Don't give your power away. Take it back. They want to cage you, but the cage is only as strong as the fear you give it. Break your fear first, then the cage shatters. So tear off the mask. Burn the script. Be the chaos they can't control, because only then will you truly be free. Madness. Such a dirty word, isn't it? Society paints it like a disease, a weakness, a curse. But what if I told you, madness is the only truth left in this world of lies? They fear madness because it's unpredictable. It's freedom wrapped in chaos. The sane mind follows orders, obeys rules, and drinks the poison of routine. The mad, they dance on the edge of sanity, and in that dance, they find power. You see, the world is broken. It's a twisted carnival where the clowns run the show, and everyone else is forced to laugh or cry. But inside you, there's that spark, the spark of rebellion, the spark of insanity that refuses to die. That spark is your truth. The philosopher Friedrich Nietzsche said, "And those who were seen dancing were thought to be insane by those who could not hear the music." So dance, dance like the world is watching but doesn't understand. Let your madness be your armor and your weapon, because in the madness lies clarity, clarity that no Stoic serenity can offer. Madness strips away the false, the superficial, the expected. It reveals the raw, brutal self beneath. Embrace it, harness it. Let the madness be your guide out of darkness, not a prison to trap you. Control, such a seductive lie. We all crave it. The illusion that if we just grasp tightly enough, life will bend to our will. But here's the ugly truth. Control is a mirage, a cruel joke played by the universe on our fragile minds. You can't control the world. You can't even control yourself most days. The Stoics knew this long ago. They preached acceptance, not because it's easy, but because it's the only way to survive the chaos. Epictetus said it best. It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. You want control? Control your reactions. Master your mind. That's where the real power hides. Stop pretending you're the puppeteer of your fate. You're a player on a stage, given a script to follow, but the improv is yours. So laugh at the chaos. Smile in the face of uncertainty, because when you stop fighting what you cannot change, you become the true architect of your inner world. You think darkness is the enemy? No, my friend. Darkness is your teacher, your mirror, the raw material of transformation. You hide from your shadow, your flaws, your fears. You paint over the cracks with lies and smiles. But that only makes the fall harder when reality rips the mask away. The Joker laughs because he's faced the abyss and danced with it. Nietzsche said, "Whoever fights monsters should see to it that in the process he does not become a monster. But sometimes you must become the monster, not to lose yourself, but to know yourself fully." Stoicism teaches us to welcome suffering, not as punishment, but as the forge of strength. Without darkness, you cannot appreciate the light. Without pain, you cannot grasp joy. So dive deep into your shadows. Embrace the ugly, the broken, the uncomfortable. That's where growth begins. That's where the misfits find their power. Here's the final punchline. The ultimate joke played on a world that's too busy playing victim. You, yes you, are the star of your own twisted show. The director, the writer, the actor, the whole damn production. Society wants you to believe you're powerless, a puppet tangled in strings you can't see. But those strings, They're made of your own beliefs, your fears, your choices. Remember Epictetus. It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. The world will throw chaos, cruelty, and absurdity at your feet. But your mind is the kingdom. No one can invade without your permission. So, claim your throne. Rewrite the script that's been handed to you. Change your story from the inside out. Because reality isn't some fixed thing. It's fluid, it's personal, it's yours to bend. And if they call you crazy for it, good. The greatest minds were always called mad before they changed the world. So, laugh back. Laugh with the madness. Let it fuel your rise from the ashes. You're not just surviving this chaos, you're mastering it. This one's for the misfits, the outcasts, the shadows walking in the light. The world might be a joke, but you're the punchline that breaks the silence. If this message lit a fire in your mind, don't let it die out. Hit that like button. Share your thoughts below. I want to hear what you think. Subscribe if you're ready to challenge the lies and rewrite your reality with me. We're building a new world, one dark truth at a time. Remember, the joke's on them, but the power is in your hands. So why so serious?